The following presentation is a Deej Experience production and may not be recorded, rebroadcasted, or retransmitted without the express written permission of Deej Experience LLC. For more information, visit us online at www.deejexperience.com.
Yeah, it's been a minute, but I'm back at it. Only like to win, it's like a bad habit.
Right, step to the
I took the
outside.
loss, see I'm that bad. You told me again that I'm that patty. Looking at the numbers, she was hearing it. Watching all the hype of this affair game. Giving you the pictures, see how fair it is. I'm high quality, like I am Deej Experience. I'm way up since like I've been at the pyramids. Keep me an opponent, and I promise I ain't fearing it. I got so much I can lose the game when I've been reading this. Why you see him here, cause I'm closer than I ain't fearing it. Grinding, and then I put another gear in it. Driving, but you don't have no one to steer ship. Back on the topic, if you knew half of my logic, you wouldn't have no more problems, but now you know what interference is. Oh, wait up, score it down, stay up. Sean Brady with the comeback, and know it ain't up, so pay up. Respect the reject, they can't hang up, the white flag, you fight back, you nameless, so tell me what the time said. Game time, wide, I didn't think it ever outscore me.
Here comes the shot, and
that's for the entree, fast break, one man to be on it all day.
Still with that risk.
Doing this for all my life. You don't want to waste my time.
This one hammered.
If you want to test my grind,
Going.
better get up next in line. Competition left to dry. They can never get in my mind. Please slow it down, I'm a beast on the ground. I'll unleash for the crowd. One man band, I'ma run it back. You give me the chance, I'ma run it back. Looking at a champ, I'ma run it back. Put the ball into my hands, I'ma run it back. I'ma run it back. I'ma run it back. Looking at a champ, I'ma run it back. Put the ball into my hands, I'ma run it back.
Come on.
Check out the rounds. If I do fail, I don't have none to lose. So I'm gonna go until I crash to my loot low. Still leaving, then I'll bounce back with that deep flow. You know I facilitated, you get humiliated. I'm making something from nothing cause I'm too innovative. I'm making numbers to make it better for when I break it. It's for my pleasure, but I would never let you go take it. I'm kinda like that. I don't just write raps. You put the ball up, then I'ma spike that. That means I put it down, watch me throw away your doubt. Kinda like a quarterback, I take your crap and throw it out. We can go back and forth like Serena. Just know I'm the home team. I pack out arenas and arenas. Cover no side of where we from. So after I'm finished, it's all gonna be love. Still in my bag and they still wanna be us, but I don't think no one will actually become as great as my team is. Cause I got a team of some Hall of Fame players, not to mention Jesus. Doing this for all my life. You don't wanna waste my time. If you wanna test my grind, better get up next in line. Competition left to dry. They can never get in my mind. Please slow it down, I'm a beast on the ground. I'll unleash for the crowd, play me up. One man band, I'ma run it back. You give me the chance, I'ma run it back. You're looking at a champ, I'ma run it back. Put the ball into my hands, I'ma run it back. I'ma run it back. I'ma run it back. You're looking at a champ, I'ma run it back. Put the ball into my hands, I'ma run it back.
Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd, and we're over here in Warren today. As you see on the screen, we're looking through a fence here at the baseball field as the Beavers varsity team taking on the Dragons over here in Warren. And Beavers looking to get back in the win column as they've dropped a few in a row here, coming into today with a 3-5 record. So they'll look to get back to 4-5. They played Warren earlier this year and at the ballpark at Columbus, and Warren got the W there, 8-3. And the Walks did in the Beavers in that game, so we'll see if the Beavers can't tune it up a little bit more here and get that offense going here early, as they'll be on the sticks first. as we are getting into our Box It and Lock It pregame show and get things wound up here for today's festivities. Beavers in the gray uniforms with the orange pinstripes, worn in all white except for the dark blue hats. So we're just about ready to get things going here. So let's get into our weather report brought to us by Harvest Community Church. Bright sunshine out there, 66, feels much warmer. A lot of white puffy clouds in the sky, and we're ready for have some Beaver baseball action here. So looking for a good night for baseball here with the weather. Again, brought to us by Harvest Community Church. And we'll slide things over and go with our snap fitness of Corry 3 steps to success. First one, avoid the big inning. You're not going to put crooked numbers up on the board, but you got to try to limit them as best as possible and keep them to very small crooked numbers, if anything. So that's a first step. Second step, you got to apply some pressure, get some base runners aboard, and get things going, and apply pressure to the Dragons here early. And third step is hits. Got to put some balls in play here and get that offense going for the Beavers. So avoid the big inning, apply some pressure, and get some hits. And now we're going to go silent for the Gladiator Law National Anthem. Again, the National Anthem brought to us by Gladiator Law, and we've got a few more things to get through. First and foremost, the Corry Higher Ed Spotlight Player of the Game, going number 12, Donahue. H. Donahue. He's been doing good this year, and I look for him to continue that streak here in the varsity game here. He'll be in the number 9 spot in the lineup, so hopefully he turns the order over to the top of the order here repetitively here today as we get ready to get into this action here. But look out for Donahue. He's doing well, and we look for him to continue that here today. Excuse me. So we'll have the starting lineups brought to us by J. Gill Heating and Plumbing. We'll start with the Beavers as they're the visitors here today. Leading off in number 5, Swan. He'll be on the hill for the Beavers. Number 1, Jackson's in the 2 spot. He'll be in center field. Moon follows up in the 3 spot. He'll be over at shortstop. 20 is Braswell. He'll be in right field. Number 10 is Anderson in the third. He's at first base. In the 6th spot is number 7, Johnson. He'll be at third. 15 is Lathrop. He'll be at behind the dish for the Beavers in the 7th spot. In the 8th spot is number 6, Kraza. He's over in left. And our Corry Higher Ed Spotlight Player of the Game in the number 9 spot, Donahue, playing second base. And for the Warren Dragons, leading off will be number 13, Sheen. He'll be playing second base. In the 2 spot is number 17, McGarry. He'll be at short. In the 3rd spot is number 2, Manning, and he's on the hill here, tall, lanky kid. In the number 4 spot is number 3, Brian. He is at short. Number 6 is in the 5th spot. That's Schneider. He's behind the dish. And number 26 is in the 6th spot. That's Thibodeau. He'll be in left field. Number 35 is in the 7th spot. That's Wyman. He's in the center field. Number 22, Zadarko, is over in at first base. He's in the 8th spot. excuse me, in the number 10, in the number 9 spot is number 10, Chase, and he'll be in right field. So a little change up to the Beavers lineup as we have Swan leading off, followed by Jackson, and then Moon bumped down to the 3rd spot, followed by Braswell, Anderson, Johnson, pretty much the same there. Lathrop and Kraza back in the lineup again. And then our Corey Higher Ed spotlight player of the game, Donahue, down in the number 9 spot, looking to turn that lineup back over to the Beavs here as Swan will step in as we get into our first inning, brought to us by J.H. Napa Auto Parts. And this is going to be the Fox Family Insurance opening pitch. Manning bounces it in there for ball 1. Swan, a good eye at the plate. Will make Manning work. Hits it towards 3rd. It's scooped up, throw to first. Not in time. It's an infield single for Swan. Casey's Express, and the Beavers have one aboard. Brian, good charge in from 3rd base there, but just couldn't dig it out. And here comes Jackson with a runner on first to see if he can't get him advanced down to 2nd. Manning working from the stretch now. Puts it right in there for a called strike. Swan resets himself at first base. Manning gives him a peek over his left shoulder. And paints the outside corner. Jackson in the hole 0-2 now. Wyatt gets a lead, but the throw over, not in time as he's back in. Safe and sound. Girls softball in action today at home, taking on the Conneaut Eagles. So we'll try and check in on them throughout the day today. Manning to come set on the hill here. Swan gets a good lead at first. And Jackson fouls it off. UTEC's body shot foul ball stays alive, and the count stays 0-2. Everybody ready here for this pitch? Manning gives a good look to Swan over at first. A little outside for ball 1. Good looking pitch there from Manning as he popped the glove. Count goes to 1-2 though. And that's inside. That'll even up the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Manning on the hill. And again, Jackson getting just a piece of it to stay alive. Count stays at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Another UTEC's body shot foul ball. Big wide open field here in Warren. A nice facility. Manning's going to throw back to first, and Swan dives back in well in front of the ball. Oh, Manning comes set on the hill. Swan gets a good lead again. And Jackson hits it down the left field line, and it's hooking foul. And we'll reset and do it all over again with a 2-2 count here. On the 3rd, UTEC's body shot foul ball of this at-bat from Jackson. Getting a good piece of that time. But just a tick in front of it. Manning trying to close the door on this at-bat. And got him looking with a Rossbecker strikeout. And there's one away. So the first Vern's Garage out is on the board. As Moon's going to step in now, see if he can't move Swan over. Called strike there. Right at the top of the zone. But Manning gets it in there. Had Jackson in a hole 0-2 before he worked it back to a 2-2 count. And again, Swan back in at first base safe. That misses up high for ball one. Evens the count, 1-1 strike. Braswell awaiting on deck. Boone gets a good chunk of it, but it goes over top of the backstop for a foul ball. And the count goes to 1-2. A lot of UTEC Body Shop foul balls so far in this first inning, brought to us by J.H. Napa Auto Parts. Beavers with 1 hit, 1 strikeout. Just the third batter of this inning. And that's a little outside for ball 2. 2-2 now. Manning keeping an eyeball on Swan over at first. He'll come set and deliver. And Moon swings over the top of it. That's another Ross Becker strikeout, and there's 2 away. Braswell playing over in right field. Looking to advance the runner here and extend this first inning. Swan's off and running. Called strike. And Swan is in there underneath the tag. In there with a stolen base. And that's how you get a man in scoring position. You just take it yourself. Manning's pitched well in his first inning, as he's been out in front of most of the batters. Except for Swan, he threw a ball to him first. And then Swan came back and got the base hit. And that curveball misses high for ball 1. Swung on a miss as Braswell took a healthy cut there. And he's in the hole now, 1-2. Swung on and foul tipped into the catcher's glove. It's a Rosbecker strikeout. And Manning strikes out the side after giving up the initial KC's Express base hit. And we will head to the bottom of the first in a scoreless game. Be back right after this.
It's the Fox Family Insurance Kickoff. Fox Family Insurance is your local team of experts for all things Medicare. They can help you through the Medicare maze, whether you are still working, already retired, or planning your retirement. Beth and Patty at Fox Family Insurance can help you with all your Medicare plan options. Located at the Corry Jamestown Credit Union Building on North Center Street in Corry.
Hey everybody, my name is Cameron Atha. I am the lead pastor here at Harvest Community Church, right here in Corry, PA, inviting you to come hear the glorious gospel of Jesus Christ. Here at Harvest, we live on mission to love God, to love others, and to make disciples. We hope to see you this Sunday at 627 Worth Street in Corry, PA.
Need a reliable contractor? Sawyer Builders General Contracting is your local expert. Sawyer Builders handles new construction, remodels, garages, roofing, and more. Quality work, on time, and within budget. Call Talon today at 814-462-4628. Sawyer Builders. Let's build your dream together.
Welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd here over in Warren. And Beavers taking on the Dragons here in varsity boys baseball. And we're in the bottom of the first inning as we're watching Wyatt Swan get wound up on the hill here for the Beavers. He'll be facing the top of the order for the Dragons for the first time here today. It'll be Sheen, McGarry, and Manning. If they get that far, get anyone of them most on, it'll be Brian Schneider and Thibodeau to follow, and then it'll be Wyman, Zadarko, and Chase after that. Oh, again, the Beavers played Warren earlier this year over at the ballpark at Columbus and gave up a 8-3 victory to the Dragons. Early on in the season, I believe it was the first loss of the year for the Beavers, dropped them to a 2-1 record. And the Beavers came back and got a victory against Eisenhower, and then they've dropped 4 in a row here as they come in today with a 3-5 record, looking to get it rectified and get back into the win column here. And I'm told that Warren has only 1 win on the year, and that was against the Beavers earlier this year. So Beavers would like to return the favor to them on their home field, taking a W back to Corry with them. As we get a throw down from Lathrop down to second base, and we're ready to have a batter here as Sheen will step in, the second baseman for the Dragons. Here in the bottom of the first, brought to us by J.H. Napa Auto Parts. Swan threw a good game against Union City. It went into extra innings, and the bullpen let the game slip through their fingers. And Swan's going to have nothing of it as he'll put it right in there for a called strike and get it front here, 0-1. Strong pitch to start. Comes right back, and Lathrop tries to scoop it, but it's in there for a ball. Evens up the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Just off the plate, ball 2, 2-1. Good patience there by Sheen. And Swan misses upstairs, ball 3, 3-1. After opening up this at-bat with a strike, it's been 3 straight balls in a row. As we don't want to walk the leadoff man here and get the runners on base paths with nobody out. This is lined towards second and caught by a Corry Higher Ed Spotlight Player of the Game. Mr. Donahue makes the 4th line-out catch, and there's 1 away. And that'll bring up McGarry, left-handed batter. And Swan paints the outside corner for a called strike. Just a tick low, ball 1. Evens it out at 1-1. Swan right back to work on the hill here. And delivers that upstairs for ball 2, 2-1. Swan takes a little jaunt around the mound there to reset himself. Comes back and paints the inside corner. Gets the called strike and pushes the count to 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that's upstairs. Ball 3. And we have a full count, so we'll have a Mons Merch payoff pitch upcoming. Swan's going to wind it up. Hit right back up the middle. And Swan will flip it to first. It's a 1-3 put out, and there's 2 away here Swan getting a nice Vern's Garage out there. As that ball was hit sharply right back to him. Did a good job of fielding it and flipping it over to first base to Anderson. Manning, the starting pitcher, will step in now for the Dragons as they look for their first base runner here. And Swan puts it right in there for a called strike. And misses a little outside. Ball one. 1-1 is the count. Just off the dish. Ball two. Manning waiting for the pitch. Swan puts it in there, and Manning out over the top of it. Coming up empty with that healthy cut, and it's a 2-2 count. Bounces it in there for ball three, and we'll have another Mons Merch payoff pitch upcoming. Back-to-back batters. Swan comes set. He's ready to deliver. And it's just off the plate. And that'll be a Crossroads Fellowship walk. And the Dragons will extend the inning. And we're going to have a courtesy runner here for the Dragons. For Manning over at first. That's number 5. That's Aaron Sheen coming out to do the running for the Dragons. And Brian stepping into the plate here, third baseman. He was the starting pitcher when the Corry played the Dragons at the ballpark at Columbus earlier this year. So Swan's going to have to work from the stretch now. And it's just off the dish for ball one. Chop foul down the third base side. There's Brian all over that. That sounded like a wooden bat. Had a good pop sound to it. A little bit out in front of it. Mr. Johnson needs to take note of that. Maybe take a step closer to third base. 1-1 to count here. As Brian settles back in, Swan settles in on the hill. Runner goes, and it bounces in there, and it's going to get back to the backstop, and Lathrop's just going to pick it up and get it back to Swan. And Sheen gets himself down into scoring position here on the pass ball. Two and one to count on the batter, Brian. Swung on and missed. And that'll even up the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swan on the hill looking to wiggle off the hook here and get the Beavers back on the sticks. This is lined down the first base side, foul. Count will stay at 2 balls, 2 strikes. High fly ball, straightaway center field. Can't make the catch out there. And it's going to come around back in, get it in quickly, but Bryant with a Sawyer Builders double, and the Dragons have themselves a 1-0 lead here. First hit of the day given up by Swan, and it's a big one. RBI double. Sawyer Builders double. And that'll bring Snyder to the dish. Starting catcher for the Dragons. And Swan puts it in there for a called strike. Swan checks the runner at second. And he delivers up high for ball one. And that'll even up the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. What a fun way to start the weekend on a beautiful Friday afternoon here over in Warren. As the Beavers taking on the Dragons here. And he got it in there, top of the zone for a called strike. And he has Snyder in the hole now, 1-2. And that's going to get by Lathrop. Evens up the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. But then again, it allows the runner to get over to third. 90 feet away from putting a crooked number up on the scoreboard. Hit into the left center field. It's going to get in there for another base hit. Casey's express double, or base hit. Good throw in there by Jackson in center field. It gets by Donahue. But the Dragons are able to extend their lead here. Making it 2-0. And that's number 24 coming in, I'm told, for the courtesy runner at first base for the catcher. And that's Blum, Charlie Blum. And Swan will check the runner at first as Blum able to get back in there safely. Thibodeau is the batter here, left fielder for the Dragons. Swung on a miss for strike 1. Paints the outside corner, got some in the hole, 0-2. As Swan looking to shut the door on this first inning. Chop foul down the third base side, and Lathrop picks it up as it was coming back into fair territory. So the count stays 0-2. Swan sets on the hill. And it's a Ross Becker strikeout as he got him to swing through it. And that will end the inning. We'll head to the top of the second with the Dragons out in front, 2-0. Be back right after this.
When you need health care, you deserve a health system that takes a whole person approach to medicine for you and your family. Whether you need the expert care of our hospitals, the specialized knowledge of our clinical practices, the compassionate support of our behavioral health network, or our continuum of services for seniors, you can rely on LeCom Health. Founded in Erie, invested in Erie, advancing healthcare in Erie. LeCom Health, whole person care for a lifetime.
K&E Surveyors, located in Corry, PA, provides professional land surveying. Licensed and insured in Pennsylvania and New York, they offer surveying services for small lot, large boundaries, subdivisions, site planning, topographic surveys, and elevation certificates. For a free estimate, call Scott Johnson today at 814-873-9333 or by email at srjohnson.pls@gmail.com. Kearney and Ruth Law Office has been serving the Corry and Union City community since 1994. They concentrate in estate planning, estate administration, residential and commercial real estate transactions, and business law for LLC and corporations. Contact the Kearney and Ruth Law Office to set up your appointment today. 814-665-2301 in Corry.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Leading off the top of the second inning here is Anderson. Second inning brought to us by Epiphany's Emporium as Anderson takes outside with ball one. Manning back on the hill here for the second inning here for the Dragons, and he's going to go to a 2-0 count as he's missed outside and he's missed down low, and the count is 2-0. Anderson swings over the top of that one for strike one. 2-1 is the count. And that's down low for ball three, 3-1. Anderson looking to start off the inning. Another hit to Bryan at third. He gobbles it up. Throw over to first. It's a little high, but it's in time for the 5-3 put out. And there's one away. That'll bring Johnson to the plate for the Beavers, playing third base. Beavers with just one hit so far today, 3 strikeouts. Johnson gets this into the left center field area, and it gets by the center fielder. Good backup by the left fielder. And it falls in there safely for Casey's express base hit, and Johnson is aboard. Wyman nearly came up with it, but just about 6 inches short, as Lathrop will step up to the plate now. Beavers looking to answer the bell right after the Dragons took a lead in the bottom of the first. And Manny puts it in there for a called strike. That pitch had some good movement on it. Manning working from the stretch. He'll throw to first. Johnson able to get back in safely. He'll get right back out there and get a lead. Manning gives him a peek. And paints the inside corner for strike 2. As Lathrop in the hole, 0-2 now. Johnson back in safely. Manning getting a little quicker with that move over to first. And it's a Rosbecker strikeout. Got him looking. And there's 2 away. Krasa up to the dish now. Starting left fielder for the Beavers. And he lines this through and in for a Casey's Express base hit. Wyman bobbles it. And Johnson's going to scamper over to third. Krasa swinging at the first pitch, gets a Casey's Express base hit. And the Beavers have 2 hits this inning, and we have runners on the corners. A little 2-out magic here as Donahue will step up to the plate. See if he can extend the inning and get it back to the top of the order. And he went around. He tried to let up, but in the hole, 0-1 now. Dig deep here. Lots of time in this at-bat. And Manning puts it right in there for a good strike. And Donahue in the hole, 0-2 now. Manning comes set on the hill. And it's chopped right back to him. Looking for the 1-3 put out and gets it. And that will do it for the Beavers here. They get a couple of hits in this inning, but fall short of getting any runs across the plate. So we'll head to the bottom of the second. Play some defense. Be back right after this.
And Training Center at Pitt Titusville lives through the stories we tell, the experiences we provide, and the lives we empower. We serve high school and adult learners in Crawford, Venango, Warren, Mercer, Forest, and Erie counties. Visit etc.pitt.edu to learn about our workforce options that can be completed in 2 years or less, including 6-week certificate programs. Again, that's etc.pitt.edu to learn more about how we can help you go far, go fast, go succeed.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd over here in Warren. Beavers taking on the Dragons. And we're in the bottom of the second inning, brought to us by Epiphany's Emporium. And the Dragons have a 2-0 lead here. And Swan out on the hill for a second inning. We'll have the 7, 8, 9 hitters to deal with here. Wyman, Zadarko, and Chase. As the Beavers will look to put a 0 up on that scoreboard. And get back onto the sticks. Beavers with a couple of good hits in that last half inning, but just couldn't manufacture a run. So they're going to have to play some good defense here. See if the top of the order can't do something in the top of the third. Wyman, the center fielder, will step in, leading things off here for the Dragons. Swan back out on the hill here for the second inning. And that's a little upstairs for ball one. And Swan comes right back, evens up the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Good looking pitch there. Wyman gave that a good look, but it bounces in there for ball 2. 2-1. High fly ball into left field. Kradza trying to settle underneath it and makes the grab, and there's one away. Looking right into the sun here at this ballpark. It's not an easy catch out there, but Kradza made a good catch, and there's one away on the Verns Garage out. That'll bring up Zadarko, the first baseman for the Dragons. He fouls it straight back into the backstop for strike one. Just getting a piece of it. Swan paints it in there. On the outside corner. Pushing the count to 0-2. And got him looking with a Ross Becker strikeout. 2 down. That's the second strikeout on the day for Swan. Number 9 batter is number 10, Chase. Playing right field for the Dragons today. I do apologize. I got a little tickle today. I just can't seem to get rid of. Chase settles in. Swan's on the hill. And he paints it in there for a strike. And Swan delivers upstairs with ball one to even to count 1 ball, 1 strike. Chase able to lay off of that one. And count goes to 2-1. Waiting on deck is the top of the order. I believe that's Brady Sheen. As Chase is looking to flip the order back to the top of the order. And Swan, a little chin music there, pushes the count to 3-1. I had it as 3-1, but they, as an HBP, hit by pitch. So that was a little closer than high and inside, so. Back to the top of the order, and Sheen now with runner aboard. 2 outs in the in here. Sheen lined out to second base his first time up. As they check the run of Chase over at first. Sheen settles back in. And making a catch out in center field is Jackson to retire the side. So we will head to the top of the third. Beavers trailing 2-0. Be back in just a bit.
Verns Garage is your local one-stop shop for all your auto repair needs. Family owned and operated in Corry for over 50 years, Verns offers general auto repair, Piaa inspection, emission testing, and front-end alignments. Verns is located at 10460 Route 426 in Corry. Give them a call today to schedule your auto repair at 814-664-9446. Verns Garage, your local one-stop shop for all your auto repair needs.
Are you tired of your car's heating and air conditioning not working, especially in this crazy Pennsylvania climate? Give us a call, 814-664-9602, or stop on down to Jim's Automotive at 13250 Route 6. Let us get the parts and tools you need to get it repaired. Don't forget we have gas, diesel, off-road diesel, kerosene, non-ethanol, and propane. Get it all in one stop.
Thank you for your business.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd over here in Warren. And we're in the top of the third inning, brought to us by Cafaro's Custom Butchering. And leading off for the Beavers for the second time will be Wyatt Swan, who is 1 for 1 on the day. Got an infield single his first time up. And he gets out in front of that one and fouls it off for strike one. Swan will settle back in. Manning back out on the mound here for the Dragons. And paints the inside corner and puts Swan in a deep hole, 0-2. Gets a little chunk of it into right field, in on the hands. And making a catch out there is Chase, and there's one down. That'll bring up Jackson. Struck out looking his first time up. And Manning starts him off with a strike on the outside corner. Swung on a miss. And Jackson in the hole quickly here, 0-2. Manny missing just inside with ball one, 1-2. That's well outside for ball two. Evens up the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. See a lot of people out there mowing their lawns. They're grooming them, and that's inside, ball 3. And we will have a Mons Merch payoff pitch up coming. That's the first time today Manning has gotten to a full count. And that's upstairs. And it's a Mons or a Crossroads Fellowship walk for Jackson, and the Beavers once more have a base runner aboard. And that's the first walk that Manning gave up. And we'll see if Moon can move him around the base pads here. Moon down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he hits it into center, left center field. It's in the gap all the way to the fence. Good speed on the base paths. And the relay gets in enough, and it's a Sawyer's Builders double for Moon. And the Beavers are in business with runners on second and third now. Oops. Fourth hit of the day for the Beavers. And Braswell can tie it up with a Casey's Express base hit. Braswell struck out on a 1-2 count to end the first inning. And he's in the hole 0-1 after he came up empty on that swing. Beavers applying some pressure here to Manning as he misses upstairs with ball 1. 1-1. Anderson awaiting on deck. And that's down and inside for ball 2. 2-1. Beavers have had a man in scoring position in every inning as Braswell swings over the top of that breaking ball. And that'll even up the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. And it's a Rosbecker strikeout. Got him swinging. And there's 2 away. Give Manning 5 strikeouts on the day. That's a big out for Manning. And Anderson, a healthy cut there for strike 1. Anderson hit into a 5-3 putout to lead off the second inning. And he's in the hole quickly here, 0-2. It didn't miss by much. But the count goes to 1-2. Manning on the hill here. He'll wind and fire. It's a Rosbecker strikeout. Got him swinging. Excuse me, Beavers get a couple, got a hit, but unable again to get into an across home plate. We'll take a break and be back right after this.
At Kitchen Village, custom isn't just what we do, it's who we are. With 35 years of experience, we bring your dream kitchen or bath to life, built around you. Our expert team handles everything: design, build, and finish with precision and care. Call Kitchen Village today at 814-964-4684 or visit us at www.kitchenvillage.com. Kitchen Village, let's create something custom just for you. Since 1945, Corry Manufacturing Company has been developing processes in the manufacturing of aircraft and gas turbine components. Their specialties are assemblies that supply air, water, fuel, and oil to the engine. Corry Manufacturing has been voted Best Manufacturing Employer in Corry and is celebrating their 80th anniversary of manufacturing excellence. They are hiring for many positions and would like you to come and join the team. Contact the Human Resources Office today at 814-664-9611.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd here in Warren, and we're in the bottom of the third inning, brought to us by Cafaro's Custom Butchering. Dragons out in front of the Beavers 2-0 on 2 runs that they scored back in the bottom of the first. And this is McGarry leading things off here for the Dragons. He was 0 for 1 on the day, as the Dragons going through the lineup for the second time today. Swan out on the hill one more time here for the Beavers. And he scoots that all the way to the backstop for ball 1. Moon's going to rock and fire. And that's upstairs for ball 2, 2-0. Swan comes right back, gets into this one, puts it right in there for a called strike, and it's 2-1. And it's back to even as McGarry watched it go by again, and it's 2-2. It's a Rosbecker strikeout. Got him looking. That's the third one on the night for Moon, or for Swan. And that'll bring Manning to the plate, who walked his first time up. Not only that, but he scored the first run for the Dragons. Swan working good on the hill here. Puts it in there for strike one. And a curveball in there for a called strike. 2-0, 0-2. 0-2 on the batter, Manning. Get just a piece of it straight to the backstop. UTEC's body shot foul ball. Count stays at 0-2. Right in front of Braswell in right field. It'll be a KC's Express base hit for Manning. And the Dragons have a man aboard. And Sheen will come in and do the courtesy running for the pitcher as Brian will step into the batter's box. He doubled back in the first. Scoring Manning. So he's got he's 1 for 1 on the day with a Sawyer's Builders double. And a called strike on the outside part of the plate. As Brian finds himself in a hole 0-1. They'll check the runner at first. Sheen safely back in. Swan will check, focus on the batter here. Drops it in there. Another nice looking curveball there. As he has it in there for an 0-2 count. The meat of the order here for the Dragons. Brian is the 4 batter. Hit into center field, right at Jackson, who makes the catch, and he has a chance to double up. Yes, it is a double play. A lifted help, double play to end the inning. As Jackson made the catch out in center field for the second out, and he was able to make the 8-3 put out at first to double him up. And that is a good double play for the Beavers. So we'll take a commercial break and be back with the start of the top of the 4th. So we'll be back right after this.
The Corry Redevelopment Authority is a full-service development team that provides low-interest financing, real estate services, and grant assistance to businesses and nonprofit organizations with the ultimate goal of fostering investment and employment in the Corry region. Looking to enhance your business? Contact the RDA today to discuss how the Corry Redevelopment Authority can assist your business's improvement, expansion, growth, and advancement. Visit the Corry Redevelopment Authority online today at www.corryidc.org. As licensed and insured contractors, J. Gill Plumbing and Heating offers expertise in heating, air conditioning, water heating repair, and installation. Are you ready to enhance your home's comfort? At J. Gill Plumbing and Heating, they're dedicated to making your home the ultimate place of comfort. Contact J. Gill Plumbing and Heating today for expert advice, product inquiries, and professional installation services. Give them a call today at 814-654-7624 or visit them at 275 Main Street in Spartansburg.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd over here in Warren. And we're in the top of the 4th inning. 4th inning brought to us by K&E Surveyors. Leading off for the Beavers is going to be Johnson, followed by Lathrop and Kraza. Beavers with 4 hits on the day. Johnson has one of them, so he's 1 for 1. Oh, he did go around, first base umpire says, so he's in the hole 0-1. As Manning bounced it in there. Tried to lay off of it, but couldn't. Manning out on the mound for the 4th inning here. Going the distance for the Dragons so far. And he paints the outside corner as Johnson in the hole 0-2. Able to hold off of that one. Manning puts it in there for a ball, 1-2. Just off the plate for 2-2 count. Manning has room to do a little fishing here. A little excuse me swing. They'll keep the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Utek's body shot foul ball goes over to first base. So he stays alive. Manning will come set on the mound. It's low and inside for ball 3. And it's a Mons Merch payoff pitch upcoming as it's a full count. Foul tip caught by the catcher. It's going to be a Rosbecker strikeout to start the 4th inning. And that's 7 strikeouts on the day for Manning. That'll bring Lathrop to the dish. He got caught looking on a Rosbecker strikeout his first time up in the 2nd. And swings over the top of that curveball for strike 1. Just off the dish for ball 1. Evens up the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Gets a hold of it, pops it up into right field. And makes the catch out there. I believe that's Chase out there. And there's 2 away here. Chase is out in right field for the Dragons. That'll bring Kraza to the plate. He's 1 for 1 as well. As both Johnson and Kraza got base hits back in the 2nd inning. Swung on and missed there for strike 1. And he puts it right in there for strike 2. Got a foul tip there. Kraza able to stay alive. Count stays at 0-2. And he's down on swinging. It's a Rosbecker strikeout to end the inning. As the Beavers go down swinging, that's 8 strikeouts on a day for Manning. We'll head to the bottom of the 4th. Still a 2-0 lead for the Dragons.
Located at 34 North Center Street, Epiphany's Emporium offers an abundance of handcrafted artisan items. Open Monday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Sundays from 12 noon to 4 p.m. Epiphany's Emporium invites you to come check out their creative inventory. They have gift items like pottery, jewelry, leather handbags, and journals. They also have crystals, handcrafted wood items, fiber art, and art supplies. Check out their craft sodas as well. It's all at Epiphany's Emporium. Let your creativity soar.
Hey everyone, this is Missy.
And this is Erin.
And we are
Peace Be.
We are so excited to have you come walk in our doors. We have a little bit of something for everyone. We have jeans, size
0 to 22,
and all kinds of styles of clothes from small to
3X.
We will make you feel like family. You don't have to know what you're doing. That's our job.
That's right.
Come walk through these doors. You will not be disappointed. Our address is 113 North Center Street, Corry, PA.
Well, welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd over here in Warren, as we're in the bottom of the fourth inning, brought to us by K&E Surveyors. Dragons enjoying a 2-0 lead. Here's they look to build on it here. Leading off for the Dragons will be Schneider, followed by Thibodeau and Wyman, the 5, 6, 7 hitters. And Swan out on the hill one more time here for the Beavs. And he misses outside with ball 1. Snyder got a single his first time up. Back in the first as Swan evens up the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. Fouls it down the third base side. Pushing the count to 1 and 2. And it's a Ross Becker strikeout as Snyder's down on swinging. And that's the 4th strikeout on the day for the Dragons. All being thrown by Swan as Thibodeau will come up to the plate. He struck out his first time up to end the first. And Swan feeling comfortable on the hill, gets it out in front again with a first pitch strike. And he comes right after him with another one. And it's quickly 0-2. And Swan put a little more mustard on that hot dog and went high for ball 1. 1 and 2. Just a tick high for ball 2. Evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Good looking pitch there, but not good enough for strike 3. There it is. Got him with a Ross Becker strikeout. And there's 2 away. That'll bring Wyman to the dish. Flew out to left field his first time up on a 2-1 count as he led things off in the second inning. Swan misses inside with ball 1. Down low with ball 2, 2-0. Shadows starting to get longer on the field here as the sun heading over the horizon. And it's a 3-0 count here as Swan has come back with 3 straight balls here to Wyman. And that's down low, a 4-pitch walk as the Dragons will extend the inning here with a runner on first. That'll bring Zadarko up to the plate. And he struck out his first time up on 3 straight pitches. And Coach C is going to take a Jim's Automotive timeout, come out and talk to his pitcher and the whole infield here in the bottom of the 4th. And it looks like we're going to have a Kearney and Ruth pitching change here, as it looks like Camden Moon is coming onto the hill here. So it looks like Swan will go to short. And Moon will come to the hill. As we're in the middle of a Kearney and Ruth pitching change. We'll see if we can't get a quick look here at how the girls are doing in softball action. Oh, a tight game here. Beavers up 8-7 in the bottom of the 4th. They got nobody on and 1 out. So it looks like girls got a little more work to do there, as they're in the bottom of the 4th, ahead 8-7. As we get back to our game here. Zadarko will step in now to face Moon. So Swan goes to short. First pitch popped him up into center field, and making a catch out there is Jackson to retire the side. And the Beavers back on the sticks again here, still trailing 2-0. We'll head to the top of the 5th. Be back right after this.
Corry Chevrolet is a family-operated and locally owned car dealership offering an award-winning General Motors service department with factory-trained and certified technicians, and offer a fully stocked parts department. Corry Chevrolet's personal dedication is to provide you the very best sales and service experience. Contact Chop, Shane, or Bill today at 814-664-8614. Corry Chevrolet, a family dealership with your family in mind. Located at the Y in Columbus. With its roots based in Corry, PA, Gladiator Law Firm is happy to provide legal services to Erie, Crawford, and Warren counties. You can look to Gladiator Law Firm for assistance with all of your legal family questions, including custody, divorce, property disputes, PFAs, and estate planning. Looking to sell your home? Looking to buy a home? Have you found yourself in a contract dispute? Are you trying to start a new business? Contact Gladiator Law Firm today at 814-663-1108. Gladiator Law Firm, a local firm providing for your local needs.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd over here in Warren, and we're in the top of the 5th inning. 5th inning brought to us by the Corry Redevelopment Authority. And leading off for the Beavers is our Corry Higher Ed Spotlight Player of the Game, Donahue. And he swings through that first pitch for a called strike. Well, it wouldn't be a called strike if he swung through it. Swinging strike, so. Donahue 0 for 1 on the day. As Manning bounces that one in there for a ball and evens up the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Manning out for the 5th inning here. And top of the order, Swan waiting on deck here, as Donahue will turn it back over to the top of the order here. And a good eye there, taking low, just low for ball 2, 2-1. And leaned back, but it was in there For a called strike, that evens up the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's upstairs. Ball 3, and we'll have a full count. And a Mons Merch payoff pitch upcoming here. It's a Rosbecker strikeout. Got him looking. And that's the first out of the 5th. And that's one away from double digits for Manning. That's number 9 on the day. Back up to the top of the order with Swan. And that's an HBP. And that's just a second walk on the day, or free base. Beavers did not get any base runners last inning, but quickly get one here as Jackson steps up to the plate. Bounced in there, and Swan will quickly be down to second base on the pass ball. Jackson 0 for 1 today with a strikeout and a walk. Swan down to second. An excuse me swing there, got in on his hands. As Jackson trying to move the runner over. Pushes the count to 1 ball, 1 strike. Coming into the home stretch here as we're in the 5th inning. Jackson swings through it for a 1-2 count. Gets a hold of this, sends it down the first base side. Not able to make the play there. Count stays at 1-2. Off the dish. That'll even up the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Popped up out of play. Another UTEX body shot foul ball. Count will stay at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hit down the third base side, foul again. And again, the count 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swan down at second. Beavers had a man in scoring position in the first, in the second, in the third, and here in the 5th, and still have that goose egg on the scoreboard. It's down low for ball 3. And another full count, and we will have a Mons Merch payoff pitch upcoming here to Jackson. Chop towards third, Brian charging in, scoops and throws. And got a good play there by the first baseman, Zadarko. And the runner will advance over on the throw to third. But a good play by Bryant gets the second out. And that'll bring Moon to the plate. Takes down low for ball 1. Moon doubled his last time up on a Sawyer's Builders double. Struck out his first time up. So he's 1 for 2. He lines it over the head of the third baseman. It's a Casey's Express base hit, and the Beavers are on the board. Braswell comes to the plate now. A couple of strikeouts earlier today. Moon safely back in at first. Poked into center field. Going to be in there for a Casey's Express base hit. And the Beavers have a little action going here in the 5th inning. As Braswell gets aboard with a Casey's Express base hit. And the Beavers have runners on first and second here with 2 outs. Anderson to the plate now. Struck out his last time up. A little late on that swing for an 0-1 count. 0 for 2 on the day, Anderson is. Fouls it off into the bench, or into the backstop for an 0-2 count. Manning trying to keep it to a 1-run inning. And missing just off the dish for ball 1. A 1-2. Hit towards second, bobbled, recovered, and Zagdarko digs it out of the dirt. It's a 4-3 putout, and that will end the inning for the Beavs. They get one back, and the lead now is 2-1 for the Dragons as we head to the bottom of the 4th. We'll be back right after this.
Around every corner, there's a Napa here to keep you moving. Backed by a nationwide network of nearly 6,000 auto parts stores and over 17,000 auto care centers nationwide. Napa has the products, people, and knowledge you need to find the automotive solutions you've been searching for.
Stop by your locally owned Napa Auto Parts store today. JH Napa Auto Parts, 955 North Center Street in Corry, 85 Waterford Street in Union City, and 12661 Route 19 in Waterford. Looking to level up your skills or start a new career? The Corry Higher Education Council is here to help. They offer a wide range of higher education courses, workforce development training, and community-based classes designed for every stage of life. Whether you're earning a degree, improving your job prospects, or simply exploring something new, they make learning accessible, local, and affordable. Visit www.corryhighed.org today or give them a call at 814-664-9405. The Corry Higher Education Council, opening doors to your future.
And welcome back in here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd, and we're over here in Warren enjoying a baseball game between the Beavers and the Dragons. And leading off the bottom of the 5th is Chase for the Dragons, as he takes a called strike. Moon out on the hill for his second out as he finished off the 4th inning. Bounces it in there to even up the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. He threw off all but 1 pitch to end the 4th inning. As he got Zadarko to fly out to center field to end the inning. Swan ends up with 5 strikeouts, gave up 2 hits. 3 considered walks. Moon again tries that slow hook and bounces it in there for ball 2. Evens up the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Chase was hit by a pitch his first time up. Hits this the third. Johnson has it go through the wickets. And that's going to be a C&I single for Chase. I don't know how he missed it. I don't think he knows how he missed it. But it's back to the top of the order with Sheen, as the Dragons will start through the order for the third time here as they again get the leadoff runner aboard. Goes, popped up on the infield. Anderson trying to make a play, and he's going to double up. Sheen on first base. That's kind of an awkward thing. Sheen pops up foul to first base Anderson for the first out. And then Anderson, unassisted, tags first for the second. So that's a lifted health double play. The second one turned by the Beavers today. McGarry steps up to the plate, takes ball 1. And takes ball 2 as well. McGarry 0 for 2 on the day. Struck out looking his last time up back in the third. Moon paints the corner. Get back into the count here, 2-1. Swung on a miss for strike 2. And that'll even up the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hit the batter in the box. That'll be a foul ball. UTEC's body shot foul ball. Count will stay at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swung on a miss. It's a Ross Becker strikeout. And the Dragons go 1-2-3. We'll head to a commercial break and be back with the top of the 6th right after this.
Looking to level up your skills or start a new career? The Corry Higher Education Council is here to help. They offer a wide range of higher education courses, workforce development training, and community-based classes designed for every stage of life. Whether you're earning a degree, improving your job prospects, or simply exploring something new, they make learning accessible, local, and affordable. Visit www.corryhighed.org today or give them a call at 814-664-9405. The Corry Higher Education Council, opening doors to your future.
Hi everybody, Rich here from the Performance Center.
Located at 11323 Route 6 in Corry, Lifted Health is owned and operated by Rich Galinsky. Open from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Thursday, 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Friday, and 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. on Saturdays. Lifted Health offers personal training, classes, sports-specific rehab, functional training, and nutrition. Text Rich today at 814-323-6154 or message Lifted Health on Facebook at facebook.com/Lifted Barbell Club.
Welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd on the call here today in Warren as the Beavers have traveled out here to take on the Dragons. And we're in the top of the 6th inning. 6th inning brought to us by the Corry Community Foundation. Manning will start here for the Dragons on the hill as he's gone the distance so far. And he misses it inside with ball 1 to Johnson, who leads off for the third time today. Johnson 1 for 2 as he fouls that one off and eases up the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. Johnson had a Casey's Express base hit to lead off the second. Then he struck out leading off the fourth, as he's leading off again here in the sixth with a 1-1 count. Wanted that one, but swung through it. And he's in the hole now, 1-2. Manning well off the dish with that delivery. Evens up the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got underneath it, fouls it out of play. Keeps the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got him in on the hands again. And makes the catch, popped up the first base. And there's one away. That'll bring Lathrop to the plate. Lathrop looking for his first hit of the day, 0 for 2 so far. And he looks at strike one go by. For an 0-1 count. Hits it to short. Gobbles it up. Strong throw across the diamond. It's a 6-3 put out, and there's 2 away. That'll bring Kraza up to the plate, 1 for 2 on the day. Struck out his last time up back in the fourth to end the fourth inning. Manny missing down low with ball 1. Chop towards third, Brian scoops. The throw gets by, and Kraz is going to come back to first base, and I kind of like the effort by him. I'm going to give him an infield single, as he'll go 2 for 3 on the day. Well, he's able to extend the inning and bring up Donahue, our Corry Higher Ed Spotlight Player of the game. Donahue 0 for 2 on the day. Looking to extend the inning and get the top of the order back up to the plate. Kraza down at first. Swung on and missed. Snyder not able to corral it. And it goes to the backstop, and Kraza down in the scoring position on the pass ball. So man in scoring position for the Beavers here. That's the tying run at second. And that's upstairs for ball 1. 1-1 is the count. Swung on and missed. Donahue in the hole now, 1-2. Kraza gets a good lead at second. And it's a Ross Becker strikeout. Got him looking for the second time today. And the Dragons able to snuff out the threat here. So we'll head to the bottom of the 6th. Beavers trail 2-1 now. We'll be back right after this.
We're getting ready to get back into our regular schedules. Kids are going back to school, thank God, and we are getting back into our normal routine from the summer. It's time to get back in the gym. This is Bob Brown from Corry Snap Fitness. If you were a member before, come on in and mention this ad, and I will get you a break of rejoining. If you've not been in the gym, get off your butt and get in here before the holidays, and we can get you in shape and get you going and get success. Don't forget, it's all about how you feel. This is Bob Brown from Corry Snap Fitness. Have a great day.
Healthy Smiles of Corry is committed to making sure their Corry neighbors have access to good customer service and excellence in dentistry. Offering the latest in dental technology, Healthy Smiles values their patient relationships and make it their top priority to deliver the gentle, compassionate, and complete oral care that you and your family deserve. Voted the best dental office in Corry, Healthy Smiles wants all their patients to leave their practice with a beautiful and healthy smile that they love to show off. Call to make your appointment today, 814-664-4011, or visit them online at www.healthysmilesofcorry.com.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd over here in Warren. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning, brought to us by Corry Redevelopment Authority. No, Corry Community Foundation. Moon back out on the hill for the Beavers as Manning leading things off here. Take a ball 1. And he'll take a ball 2. And that's just off the plate for ball 3, 3-0. Put it right down Main Street for strike 1. 3-1. Manning 1 for 1 on the day. And a walk and a run scored. And Moon has worked it back to a full count. So here comes the Munns Merch payoff pitch. Manning lifts it down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. So we will do it all over again with another Munns Merch payoff pitch upcoming. Moon winds it up. And it's down low for ball 4. It's a Crossroads Fellowship walk. And the Dragons have their leadoff man aboard. That'll bring Brian to the dish. 1 for 2 on the day. Flew out to center field his last time up. Jackson made the catch out there and doubled up the runner Manning off of first base. And it was an inning-ending double play as Brian takes a called strike here for an 0-1 count. Hit through the left side, in for a KC's Express base hit. And the Dragons get the first 2 bases occupied. Just the 4th hit of the day for the Dragons. That'll bring Schneider to the dish. He's also 1 for 2 on the day. And we have a Jim's Automotive timeout as Coach Moon's going to come out and talk to the infield here. Nobody out, runners on first and second. And it's the 5, 6, 7 batters up now with nobody out. So Snyder will step into the batter's box with a golden opportunity to get an insurance run across the plate. Moon looking to get some outs. Puts it in there for strike 1. Just a tick low for ball 1. And a delayed steal as Moon gets over, or Manning gets over to third. So runners on the corners now. And Schneider pops this up into shallow left field. Swan goes out, makes the catch. And he'll jog it back into the infield. And that's the first out. That's a critical out there. That'll bring Thibodeau up to the plate. He's 0 for 2 on the day with 2 strikeouts. 1 swinging and 1 looking. He'll square to bunt. Pulls it back for ball 1. The runner will advance down to third or second. So they got 2 men in scoring position now. And just missing down low for ball 2. Hit towards short. Swan, a good throw across the plate, but Manning comes home and scores on the play. It's a 6-3 put out at first for the second out. But the Dragons able to put another run across the plate, makes it 3-1. That brings Wyman to the dish, and he lifts it into center field. And it's caught out there by Jackson. And that will do it for the Dragons here in the 6th. They get the run right back. And we'll head to the top of the 7th. Beavers need 2 to tie, 3 to take the lead. We'll see what they do when we come back right after this.
When it comes to asphalt paving services, P2 Paving is second to none. They not only provide high quality and reliable asphalt work, but they also aim to provide their customers with the best level of service possible. Serving all of northwestern Pennsylvania, P2 Paving is the source for your asphalt paving and sealing needs. Whether it's a small home driveway or a large commercial complex, P2 Paving can handle any job. Give them a call today at 814-665-5190 or visit them online at www.p2pavingco.net. Let P2 pave for you. Why should you choose Corry Federal Credit Union? Since 1958, Corry Federal Credit Union has been committed to your community, your hometown, and to you. CFCU has accounts for all your needs like checking, savings, youth accounts, business accounts, money market, CDs, IRAs, and HSAs with rates that work for you. They have unbeatable loan rates for auto, mortgage, signature, line of credit, and business loans. They have you covered. Corry Federal Credit Union, your hometown credit union, located at 728 Worth Street in Corry, 56 North Main Street in Union City, and 315 Main Street in Spartansburg. Federally insured by NCUA, equal housing lender. Membership eligibility required.
All right, welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd here in Warren. Beavers taking on the Dragons. We're in the top of the 7th inning, the Relevant Church 7th inning. And we have a pitching change to talk about for the Dragons. Manning to the bench. And out on the mound is number 40. And that is Carlson. Zane Carlson. And the Beavers will send the top of the order, Swan, Jackson, and Moon out there to see if they can crack into this lead here. 3-1 they trail. So 2 to tie, 3 to take the lead. So Swan, Jackson, and Moon will face Carlson here in the top of the 7th, brought to us by Relevant Church. And Carlson spikes it in the dirt there for ball 1. Swan 1 for 2 on the day. Hit by a pitch his last time up. Came around and scored the lone run for the Beavers. And that's off the dish for ball 2. Good eye out there by Swan. And Carlson puts the slow hook in there for a called strike. 2-1 now. Oh, Swan was reaching for that one, and that'll even up the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hit right back up the middle to short, gobbled up. Swan down the line, and he beats it out for another infield single. Great effort there by Swan to get down the line, gets a Casey's Express base hit, and the leadoff man is aboard for the Beavers. That'll bring Jackson to the plate. 0 for 2 on the day. Struck out and also has a walk there. Hit into a 5-3 putout his last time up in the 5th. So Carlson working from the stretch now. Bounces it in there for ball 1. Schneider able to keep it in front of him. Keeping Swan down at first base. But the tying run is Jackson at the plate right now. He drills it into center field. It's going to get down for a Casey's Express base hit, and the first 2 men are aboard for the Beavers. That'll bring Moon to the plate. He's the go-ahead run. Carlson misses with ball 1. Moon 2 for 3 on the day. Got underneath it. Pops it up to left field. Makes the catch. Swan tags, but a strong throw out there. We'll keep him at second. And there's 1 away now. Well, Beavers down to their last 2 outs here. Braswell up to the plate. He's 1 for 3 on the day. Singled his last time up with a couple of strikeouts to go along with it. Swinging at the first pitch, puts it out of play for strike 1. On the UTEX Body Shop foul ball. Lines it right back up the middle through the box. That should score 1 as Swan comes around third. And he's in standing up. A Casey's Express RBI single for Braswell, and the Beavers are within 1. Swan with both runs scored for the Beavers here. Still runners on first and second. Anderson steps up to the plate, and he belts it into center field. Here comes the throw, and Jackson's in there to score with a head-first slide. Ball gets away from everybody, and everybody's going to keep on running. And Braswell takes it to the plate, and the Beavers have a 4-3 lead. Anderson got the base hit. And he's standing down at second. Jackson came around and scored on the play at the plate. And then the throw down to third, got away from the third baseman, and Braswell came around and scored. And the Beavers have exploded for 3 runs here in the top of the 7th. And the Beavers have a 4-3 lead now. And they've had 4 hits in this inning. As Johnson will come up to the plate, we have a Jim's Automotive timeout on the field. And it looks like they might be making a pitching change here, as Carlson is going to head to the bench. So we're going to have a Kearney and Ruth pitching change, as Warren is shuffling things around here to stop the bleeding here. It looks like Snyder is going to be the new pitcher for the Dragons. And Wilson, that's number 14, and he is going to go behind the dish. So we're in the middle of a Kearney and Ruth pitching change here. Kearney and Ruth law firm pitching change, as Snyder will come in relief of Carlson. And again, can't have any white on your glove when you're in the pitcher. You can have it when you're a fielder, but you can't have it as a pitcher because it might distract the batter from the ball coming out of his hand. So that's what they're doing here, making Snyder switch gloves. I don't know who picked that up from the Beavers bench, but they pointed it out here. So Warren runs into a perfect storm here in the top of the 7th. Swan gets a base hit, followed by Jackson getting a base hit. Moon flew out to left field. Then Braswell got a base hit, and Anderson got a base hit, as Braswell was able to get around to third base on the throw home on Jackson coming home to score. On Anderson's hit, and the throw got away from third base, and that's how Braswell got down to scored. So a 3-run inning here so far, just the one out, as Johnson will come to the plate now, facing Snyder. He bounces it in the dirt. Anderson off to the races, no throw down to third. And the Beavers continue to apply pressure here. Swung on a miss to even up the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. Critical insurance run down at third, Anderson. High and inside for ball 2, 2-1. Hitting through as the infield was in. It's a Casey's Express base hit for Johnson. It's an RBI single, and the hit parade continues here for the Beavers. As the Beavers make it 5-3. Lathrop swings through the first pitch for strike 1. Lathrop 0 for 3 on the day with a strikeout in there. Hit into a 6-3 put out his last time up. Little dribbler at third. Bryant gobbles it up, throws it across. It's a 5-3 put out. For the second out, our runner advances down to second. Oh, the Beavers able to have a productive out there. And Kraza up now. He's 2 for 3 on the day. A couple of Casey's Express singles sandwiched in between a strikeout as he swings that and puts it into the backstop for strike one. Kraza into left center field. He drops in there for a base hit. Around third is Johnson, and he will score from second on a Casey's Express base hit. And Kraza is 3 for 4 on the day. A little 2-out magic there. And the Beavers have put double-digit hits on the board. So here comes our Corry Higher Ed Spotlight Player of the Game. Hunter Donahue, 0 for 3 on the day. Struck out his last time up. That's in the dirt for ball one. Good stop there by Wilson. Donahue is the 9th batter to come to bat in this inning for the Beavers. Swung on a miss. Evens up the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. And swung through that one for strike 2. Right off his fist, and it falls down foul. So count stays at 1 and 2. Donahue stays alive. Swung on a miss. It's a Ross Becker strikeout, and that will end the inning for the Beavers, but not before they score 5 runs here in the top of the 7th. We'll head to the bottom, see if the Beavers can get 3 outs and get another victory here. They lead it 6-3 here. Be back right after this.
The Corry Manor has proudly served the Corry, Union City, and Clymer areas since 1980. Whether care is needed for a short period of time or you have decided to call the Corry Manor home, the Corry Manor is grateful you have chosen them. For over 50 years, the Corry Manor and their HCF family has maintained a tradition of caring by compassionately providing care for each of their residents and families like their own. For more information, give them a call today at 814-664-9606 or visit them online at www.corrymanor.com. The Corry Manor, a tradition of caring.
When life throws you a dent, scratch, or worse, UTAG's Body Shop is here to get you back on the road. Family owned and operated since 1968, we're proud to be a third-generation business. We've built our reputation on honesty, craftsmanship, and treating you like one of our own. From fender benders to major collision work, our expert team works with all major insurance providers, so you don't have to sweat the small stuff. We've spent over 50 years earning your trust, and we back it up with quality work and 100% customer satisfaction. At UTAGs, you're more than
Welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. We're in the bottom of the 7th inning here as Zadarko leads things off here for the Dragons. It takes ball 1. It'll be Zardarko, Chase, and then back to the top of the order in Sheen for the Dragons here. And Zardarko quickly with a 2-0 count here. As Moon out on the hill here for another inning for the Beavers. Beavers exploding for 5 runs in the top of the 7th. As Zardarko swings through that pitch, gets a little piece of it, puts it foul. And deja vu all over again. Same kind of pitch there. Zardarko just getting a piece of it, and it's a 2-2 count this time. High and tight for ball 3. And we'll have a payoff pitch upcoming here. It's a Mons Mertz payoff pitch. And that's high and tight again for ball 4. Another Crossroads Fellowship walk. And a leadoff man is aboard. That'll bring Chase to the plate. Pitch was inside. So Chase was hit by the pitch right on the pad. But the Blue says he did not make any effort to get away from it, so it's a 1-0 count. And he'll stay in the box to finish the at-bat. And that'll be singled into left center field. And Chase in with a double. And all of a sudden, the Dragons have runners on second and third with nobody out. And it's the top of the order due up now in Sheen. So the tying run at the plate in Sheen, who's 0 for 3 on the day. And Swan puts it in there for a called strike. I mean, Moon did. I got the two guys mixed up all day. Off the dish for ball 1, evens up the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Sheen 0 for 3 on the day. Hits it to Swan. He'll make the throw. The runner gets a score from third. And the Warren Dragons are back to within 1. It's a 6-5 ball game now as McGarry steps up to the plate. 0 for 3 and takes outside for ball 1. He's the tying run, but the base paths are empty now. Again outside, ball 2, 2-0. Hit into left field. It's going to get in there for a Casey's Express base hit. Tying run is aboard. And Manning to the plate once more. Manning up here. One for one with a couple of walks. He scored 2 runs for the Dragons. And he takes strike 1. Popped up the right field. Braswell makes the catch. And the Dragons are down to their last out. That'll bring Bryan to the dish. 2 for 3 on the day. Singled his last time up back in the 6th. Quick move to first. McGarry able to get back in safe. You don't want to get picked off on the base pass to end the game. Here to tying run. Tying run goes, and it's lined down the left field line and fair. It's a Casey's Express base hit. Bryant going 3 for 4 on the day. And the Dragons have runners on the corners. 2 outs here. As Snyder will come to the dish. Tying run at third. I would imagine Bryant will be off and running on this first pitch. Called strike. Foul tick, and the Dragons down to their last foul ball, or last out, last strike. Snyder in the hole 0-2. Moon's got a couple of pitches to work with here. It's a Rossbecker strikeout to end it, and the Beavers make the comeback stand. And they'll get the victory here, 6-5. What an exciting game this game turned out to be, as the Dragons scored 2 here in the bottom of the 7th, but not enough. And the Beavers get the victory here and return the favor to the Dragons as they get back on the win column, move back to 4 and 5 on the season. Let's get into our P2 Paving post-game report, get things wrapped up, and send you folks off to the weekend. Our offensive play of the game brought to you by Healthy Smiles of Corry. There was a string of hits in the 7th inning, but our offensive play of the game is going to be back in the 5th inning. Swan walked, and Moon got a base hit at Swan got hit by a pitch, and Moon got a base hit. And then Braswell came in with an RBI single and got the first run home on the Casey's Express base hit. And that's our Healthy Smiles of Corry offensive play of the game. Got the Beavers on the board. Our defensive play of the game, brought to us by the New Kitchen Village, was back in the 6th inning. Where is it? Got to find it. I didn't write it down. I should have. Back in the 5th inning, there was a double play by Anderson, pop up at first base by Sheen. He caught, and then he was able to double up, chase off of first base as he got out away from first base too far. And that's our New Kitchen Village defensive play of the game. Beavers turned 2 to lifted health double plays in the game, but we're going with the second one that they turned. The University of Pitt Titusville game-changing play. You go back to the 7th inning, It wasn't just one play, it was 3 hits in a row, one by Braswell, one by Anderson, and one by Johnson, back to back to back, that just exploded as the Beavers scored 5 runs in the 7th inning, and that's kind of the University of Pitt Titusville game-changing moment of the game there, as the Beavers wound it up with 5 hits in the inning and scored 5 runs. That's a big inning for the Beavers, and that's University of Pitt Titusville game-changing play, the 3 singles in a row by the Beavers in the 7th inning. Our Corry Chevrolet player of the game, I'm kind of going in a different direction here. I'm going over to left field to Kraza. He ended up going 3 for 4 on the day, got a lot of base hits, and made a couple of nice plays out in left field, and really kept the Beavers going there. You could say, yeah, maybe Jack or Swan or Moon did well on the mound, but yeah, you kind of expect that from them guys. They did do what their jobs was called to do, but I like Krasa's play out there. He got the 3 for 4 from the box, and then played very well defensively as well. So he's the Corry Chevrolet player of the game. The Deej Experience Sportsmanship Award, that's going to go to Manning, as he really threw well, and really the Dragons, the Beavers, really were kept off of the base paths as Beavers, Manning did a nice job of pitching, ended up with, I think, 10 strikeouts on the night, and really kept the Beavers limited until the relief came in the 7th inning with Carlson coming in, and the Beavers just exploited that and piled up the hits there. So our Deej Experience Sportsmanship Award goes to Manning, the starting pitcher for the Dragons. Well, that'll wrap things up here tonight from Warren. Beavers victorious, and they'll move on as they will have a bunch of games again next week. I don't know exactly who they have. I think they play at Northwestern on Monday, if I remember right. But we'll be there for that. It's a 4 o'clock start out in Albion. So until then, thanks for tuning us in. I'm Dewey Hurd, and we're going to say God bless and good night.